Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up! Run for your life! They're trying to take your light! It's fuel!
Here are some ways you can steal his energy and dim his shine. I need to see more negging. You're cute for someone who doesn't really try. I usually don't go for guys like you, but you're cool. When he puts on a fly outfit or gets a fresh cut, just act like you didn't notice. I want to see more women centering themselves in his moment. When he does something grand, I want you to say it's not that deep. Anyone can do it. I want y'all to start criticizing everything. How he walks, how he talks, how he eats his food. When you see him feeling passionate about something, bring up all the fears related to the thing he's passionate about. I want you guys to start taking credit for his accomplishments. You wouldn't have got that without me. If you ever see him post anywhere, I want you to send him the post in his DMs with a heart, but never comment publicly.
So many women are entering their villain era in 2025. If you don't understand what a villain era means, then you need to watch this video to the end. You cannot manifest everything you want to get out of life if you're a people pleaser. I'm going to roll the clip. Let us watch what a lot of women have to say. Then I'll be sharing my thoughts at the end of the video. If you want to get into your villain era, watch this video to the end. So all the girlies watching this video, if you haven't gotten into your villain era, you're losing. Make sure you watch this video to the end, because this video is going to coach you into getting into your villain era.
Don't cheat back, cheat first. A lot of men don't believe you have it in you. You gotta show them. I wanna see you do things to make him mad and then shame him for being emotional. When you're having an argument and you know you're wrong, I need you to agree to disagree. Use the silent treatment at the slightest inconvenience. I wanna see love bombing. I want you to tell him that you will kill for him. I want you to say that you've already killed somebody before. Tell him you got away with it. Cheat, and then let him know that you're cheating. And then use that guy to triangulate with him. Get really close to his lead employee. Make his mom love you, and then talk shit on her every chance you get. Every time you say you're gonna do something, don't. Make him nag you for it. Practice moving the goalposts and move that bitch as often as you can. I wanna see more women take calls and then run out the room.
Stop asking for external validation. Your worth is not up for debate. Welcome to your villain era. You're not waiting for permission to take what's yours. You're showing up as your most unapologetic self, and you don't care who's watching. You're no longer the one who holds back. You let them wonder how you're doing it all. People might talk about you behind your back, but you're too busy building your empire, so you don't even hear it. Every setback is just fuel for the next big move. You're not here to play nice. You're not fighting for their approval. You're fighting for your own peace and your own success. Let them underestimate you. Watch them blink when you make your next big move, because they will never see it coming. You left the good girl behind. Okay, it's time to rule your own kingdom and watch them all bow. Being liked is overrated. What matters now is being respected and being feared. The world does not need your apology for shining. You're supposed to shine. Your light is your superpower. The villain doesn't need permission to win. They take what's theirs, unapologetically. Step into your villain era. It's your time to dominate. Trust me, no one will be ready for it. Anywho, love you.
I'm gonna need to see a lot more manipulation, a lot more gaslight, a lot more projection. I want to see you guys tell a man no offense right before you offend him. I need to see a lot more triangulation. Right before a man finishes his point, I want you to change the topic completely. I want to see you guys say no disrespect and then proceed with hella disrespect. I want to see more comparisons, preferably to celebrities. Insults, 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 and get creative with it. I need to see you guys calling the police more often and pressing charges every time. Bring up his dad randomly whenever you can. Lie randomly. I need to see us giving full disclosure on things that we probably shouldn't give full disclosure on. Look at dating in your villain era as a hobby. It's hella fun when it's done properly. For the girls who don't want to date at all, I like that. You fight in the power, but in a different way. We gotta get these dusties and the delusional worshippers off the streets. First of all, if you're using Bumble, comment down below so I can block you. No Bumble. Uninstall it now. Never give a man your number on a dating app. Stranger danger. A lot of these incels collect phone numbers because they can't collect nothing else. Only give out your number if you enjoyed yourself on a date. In person. You're paying for features on a dating app? Don't piss me off. We are literally the features. Sit back and watch the thirsties roll in. If you're on Hinge, don't go swiping right on everybody. They don't even like you. Only swipe right on men who like you. Delusion is for men.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my toxic era. You're probably wondering what that means. Basically, right now, I just like to play pretend. For example, I might pretend that I want you, text you every single day for like a week, act like I'm looking for a relationship, and then after that 7-day free trial, you probably won't hear from me again. And I know what y'all are gonna say, oh my God, you're horrible, you're a bad guy, yada, yada, yada. But I do always be 100 in the beginning. For example, I met this guy at a bar and he asked me why I was single. And I gave him the honest fucking truth. I'm toxic as hell. He said, what does that mean? I said, I'm gonna waste your time. Surprisingly, he still wanted to do the 7-day trial with me. It is now officially day 8 and the free trial is now over. Have a wonderful time.
And just so you know, in order to stand on them boundaries that you set for yourself, you're gonna have to be okay with being the villain in them people's story. You're gonna have to be okay with them talking bad about you behind your back, saying that you changed, saying that you think you're too good for stuff now, all that. Sometimes you have to be mislabeled as a problem in order to get shit done. Hope that helps.
Someone not liking you is one of the greatest compliments you will ever receive. Disclaimer, I'm not talking about people who are just plain assholes. Obviously, you all are the problem. People won't like you because you're difficult to control, because you're who they wish they were, and because you're comfortable with not being liked. Why do you think there are people who do not like you even though you've never done anything to them? You are so powerful. Dare I say likable. These people have to pull reasons out of thin air to justify not liking you. Because, I mean, my God, you're already intelligent, attractive, and kind, good personality even. So we gotta find something that's wrong with you, don't we?
Give him anxiety. When he starts to play those silly mind games, give him anxiety. Ghost him for a month to see if he thinks it's funny to play mind games. Ghost him for a month. A lot of women don't have the guts to do it. I dare you. Ghost him for a month and go and live your best life. Get a new boyfriend. Go and live life. You're gonna see how he comes back like, well, I didn't think that, you're just gonna move on from me. Like, yeah, bitch, I will, in a heartbeat.
Your villain era is here. No paragraphs, no over-explaining. Get clear on what you're okay and not okay with, and say it concisely. Reward inconsistency with unavailability. People who have issues with your boundaries were benefiting off your lack of them. Also, create boundaries with yourself. No more negative self-talk or ruminating. Become aware of what's holding you back, your self-limiting beliefs. Focus your energy on improving your strengths. Focus on you.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
Hi, and welcome to your villain era. We are so happy to have you. So we're going to go through a few things just to get you a little situated in this new era of your life. So number one, you're going to need a God complex. Can we get her a God complex? Now, this is like basically main character energy on steroids. So yeah. You're gonna want this, because if you are out here breaking hearts and taking numbers, child, trust that you're going to want that God complex. Number two, we need to change up the hair. Everyone knows you do a villain era, you need to change up the hair. Usually the most standard issue that we have is the red hair. We all know a girl with red hair on her villain era. You get it. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we do make concessions for things like auburn, ginger, but in general, it's just like a big change. You know what I mean? Start wearing wigs, go for a big chop, just something that intimidating, because something that goes with a resting bitch face, because you're going to be so unamused by like literally everything, because we're changing up the whole look. Okay, this is the whole vibe. You're going to be holding yourself completely differently. Like, don't expect to have to be paying your own bills or for food, because you're gonna have someone taking care of that for you now. We'll get you on the apps every night. Gonna have your dinner paid for. It's gonna be great. Now it's not mandatory, but I won't lie. I like the whole package. I'm gonna be real with you here. There are great benefits with the whole package. You get more, but it also means you gotta give up. You know what I mean? But it also helps you if you're trying to ensnare men, women, people of any gender. You know, we don't discriminate here, you know. But if you want to snare them and just really kind of like ruin their lives, yeah, exactly. Because the thing about main character on steroids is that you are now the antagonist. You're the antagonist. Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to be on that shit. Unemotional. You are stringing them along. You are just rinsing them for everything they have and giving nothing in return. Right. Okay. I don't want to overwhelm you, so I'm gonna leave it there for today. But we're gonna circle back next week and we'll go over our week 2 plan of how we are just gonna destroy men.
Today we're gonna have a conversation and do a step-by-step guide on how to enter your villain era. I think a lot of people think of a villain era as a negative thing, but I see it more as a self-preservation, doing shit for you era. I wouldn't say that I'm currently in my villain era, but I have been before, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Rule number 1 is take no one's shit. You cannot be a people pleaser and be in your villain era at the same fucking time. Rule number 2, be 100% unapologetically yourself. A villain isn't worried about people liking them. They're not worried about making friends. They're too worried about prioritizing their goals. Rule number 3 is to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your appearance, your education, and your mental health. You can't be the best version of yourself if you're not like investing in yourself. Rule number 4, you cannot be triggered. If that's why you want to enter your villain era, then you're not in your villain era, you're just in your vengeful era. Your villain era just simply means you're done being walked on. You don't want to be the doormat anymore. Rule number 5 is to always do what's best for you. Focus on your career and your happiness, and don't worry about stepping on a few toes in the process. That's what a villain would do. They wouldn't worry. Rule number 6, while you're in your villain era, don't give attention to anybody who has disrespected you in the past. They don't get to be a part of this new chapter or have the privilege of knowing this new you. Rule number 7 is don't apologize. I'm not saying for you to be a bitch, but I am saying that I do think women say sorry too much. As Blake Lively said in the movie A Simple Favor, you don't have to say sorry. It's a fucked up female habit. Rule number 8, and some people are gonna think I'm crazy for this one, but rule number 8 is don't move. I've observed this a lot, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. But when you're walking in the street, and you're walking on the same side of the sidewalk as like a man or something, and you're about to walk into each other, he never moves. He always expects you to move for him. Don't move. Make them move out of the way for you. The villain wouldn't move. Rule 9, don't talk down to yourself and don't disrespect yourself. We cannot have any self-sabotaging behaviors be a part of the villain era. We can't have you being a villain towards yourself and being your own biggest hater. Rule number 10 is cool, calm, and collected. Entering your villain era means you're now thinking with logic and not with emotion. If you've come to the point where you feel like you need to enter your villain era, that probably means that you've been thinking with emotion and not logic in the past. You can't let yourself fall into these desperate patterns, because if you do, you're not in your villain era, you're just in your self-sabotage era. I think a villain era is a necessary character development arc era, but you know, it's up to you if you want to have that era or not.
Girls in their villain era shine the brightest. It's because they have so much self-love. They don't give a damn about no man's opinion. They don't put anyone above themselves. And they are so magnetic. It is such an attractive and honestly high vibration. You are not afraid to be a downright menace. Only to those who deserve it, of course. Let's be real. Most men, they deserve it. So honey, don't hold yourself back and stop being so afraid to demand respect where respect is due.
I think all people pleasers need at least 2 days out of the week to be a female dog. 2025 is the era where people are going to start disliking you because you are no longer going to be the easy person. You are going to challenge people. People need challenge. People don't need passivity from you. You are going to feel a bit uncomfortable. because people are not going to like you anymore. And obviously that's where you got your validation from. But now this is where you're going to learn to get your validation from somewhere else, from someone else. And guess who that someone else is? You. It's very likely that you have people around you who feed like an energy vampire off of your kindness, off of your passivity. We're about to shake up the room. And you know you have it in you. You know you have so much built up resentment inside of you that when you're on your own, you're able to express. But when you're around other people, pim, you don't say pim, that's all gonna come out. But in a healthy way. You need an outlet, okay? It's actually your turn to get what you want and not be stepped over, okay? It's your turn to be disliked and respected. Come over to this side. It's way better.
Go ahead. Let's light this candle, huh? I mean, sure, I'll lose everything, but then I'll have nothing to lose.
You have to be a villain to manifest your dream life. You can't manifest while being a people pleaser. The universe doesn't reward self-betrayal. Sometimes self-love looks like disappointing other people. You want your dream life, but you're afraid of being called selfish? Good luck with that. The version of you who gets what they want doesn't beg for approval. They release it. You can't stay likable and step into your highest self. Pick one. The good person isn't the one who gets the soft life. The confident, boundaried version of you does. Who said that?
Rules that I follow as the villain in your story. If I find out you lied, I don't confront you. I let you keep lying because I'm collecting evidence. I use my main account to stalk people. I don't make a fake account. If I'm stalking you, I'll most likely want you to know it's me anyway. I'm not gonna hide behind a fake account with a fake name, which I'm always able to figure out who it is anyway, by the way. I will accidentally stumble upon dirt on someone or see their true colors or just experience a really bad experience with them, and I won't tell anyone. Running to people and telling them tea or stuff that you found out never makes you look good. I like to let people find out the hard way, you know, and then I get my last laugh. When people start rumors or lie about me, I don't go around correcting them. I want to see who believes them because that always tells me what I need to know about the people in my life. If they're the right people, then I literally don't need to defend myself against crazy, insane allegations. I reward loyalty with loyalty, and I'll also reward fakeness with fakeness and passive aggressiveness with passive aggressiveness. I love to become a mirror, and it's so funny because I'm the villain, but I mirrored you, so I guess we're both a villain, baby. I keep receipts of literally everything, and I remember everything. Not to expose people or go out of my way, no, but just in case someone tries to lie or come for me or try something weird. And yet I'm the villain for being able to prove my case. I'm never just outwardly mean to people, especially people that don't deserve it. And mean girls hate that. And when you're nice and a genuine person to other genuine people, you're the villain. People hate you. I flatter my haters. When I know people don't like me, I'll be extra nice to them. Maybe compliment them, make them feel really confused with themselves and stupid for hating me. Because you are, and I promise you, it's one-sided. I never get even with people. I just elevate myself in some type of way. I'll start a new business. I will take on a new venture. I will upgrade some way in my life. I never waste time getting even and stooping down to people when they get really out of hand. Like, you're just embarrassing yourself. I observe patterns, not apologies, and this one's a big one. I'm always the villain for this. I'm the villain for noticing things. Got it. Let me know if you want a part 2. I have so much more I could say on this. When you don't take shit from a lot of people and you stand up for yourself, you have boundaries, and you care about yourself, you're gonna be the villain in a lot of people's stories, and that's okay. I will see you guys on the next one.
Look at your relationships. What drains you? What uplifts you? What are you compromising your values with? All in the name of empathy. All in the name of being a people pleaser. Be very intentional about who and what you allow in your present life. Do not make excuses for others. Prioritize your peace of mind. Set boundaries without hesitation. Next step to getting into your villain era is choosing the right aesthetic. What fits you? What complements you the most? What makes you look more beautiful? What makes you look soft? What makes you look more admirable? That is what you should be thinking about. Pay attention to your hair, your outfit, your makeup. the way you look, everything matters. Make sure everything that you put together complements you and brings out the best version of yourself. Don't put on outfits that do not compliment you. Make sure you drink from a fancy cup, right down to what you eat, right down to what you wear, right down to everything that has to do with your aesthetic, what you post online on the internet. All of these things matters. Choose the right aesthetic. Make sure you have the right playlist to uplift you. Put on the right playlist for the mood. Put on good music that is going to uplift you and make you feel confident. Be very playful about life and know the power you bring in a relationship and even at the job site. Know the power you carry and showcase that power. Remember the power you carry in relationships, in your job site, and in life. The next thing you need to do is a deep cleanup. And a deep cleanup simply means making sure that you clean up the energy, cleaning out old energy, clean out any bad negative energy, anything that was pulling you down, clean it out. And you have to start by cleaning your personal space. Make sure your bedroom, your environment looks tidy, your workspace looks tidy. Make sure you put on clean outfits, because if you're staying in an untidy environment, it's going to mess up your mental health. You cannot manifest fully when your environment and your personal space is untidy. Clean up your environment, clean up your body, stay celibate, do a deep cleanse, take your bath regularly. Make sure that you preserve your energy because it is very precious. Do not give out your energy to everybody. Any bad energy you had in the past with anyone, make sure you clean it out, take it out, remove it, cleanse it. I don't care if you have to cut off friends, cut off family, cut off people who are not good for your mental health. Clean out any old energy that drains you. Clean out exes, cut them off. Anybody who wants to remind you of the old version of yourself, anyone who isn't happy with this new elevated version that you want to become, cut that person off. You're getting into your villain era, the era which is going to help you manifest all the things you want out of life. You're no longer a people pleaser, you're no longer a bootlicker, you're no longer a doormat, you're not doing things to please people, you're doing things for yourself, you're doing what makes you happy and what benefits you the most. This is a time where you have to be selfish. This is a time where you have to take care of yourself. It doesn't matter, you're always going to be a villain in someone else's story. So put yourself first. Clean out all the old energy. Anything in the past that is going to remind you, make you unhappy, make you sad, remove it. Stop thinking about it. You don't need it. Right down to your outfits. Get rid of old outfits. Anything that is torn and untidy, take it out, remove it. Get a new aesthetic that is going to make you look clean. A clean girl aesthetic. Something soft, feminine, and something that elevates you. You get. If you don't know what a clean girl aesthetics looks like, go to Pinterest. Download the app Pinterest and search clean girl aesthetic. It's going to help you. The next step to getting into your villain era is self-care. Taking care of your body, taking care of everything that surrounds you, your business, whatever you're doing, make sure you take care of it. The number one priority is to align to your energy. Get into the energy of your future self. Start showing up as a woman you want to become in future. You are no longer the past you are the future you. Start manifesting that woman now. Take care of your body, work out, take care of everything that concerns you, your business, your job, whatever elevates you, make sure you take care of it. Make sure you take long walks, exercise. Do not eat unhealthy food. Make sure you diet, do the things that are going to make you look fit, beautiful, bring out your physique, look. Because at the end of the day, when you look good, you're going to feel good and it's going to boost your confidence. Take care of yourself. If possible, go to the spa, bathe, get a massage, read and watch uplifting books and movies. Things that are going to motivate you. The next thing is to get your shit together. Make sure you have a job, make sure you have a source of income, make sure you're not living in debt, make sure you're manifesting in abundance. Get your shit together, have a to-do list, a short-term list where you have all your goals which you want to accomplish, both short-term goals and long-term goals, and make sure you achieve these goals. Work every day to achieve these goals so that you can be the better and the best version of yourself. Next step to getting into your villain era, which is one of the most important, is to build confidence. Make sure you have 1000% self-confidence. Be very self-confident. The best way to build self-confidence is to make sure you fulfill the promises you have made to yourself. Take care of yourself like you are the most important person in this life. Do the things that are going to make you feel comfortable, confident, and do not do things that are going to dampen your energy. Do not associate yourself with people who are going to bring you down. Make sure you surround yourself with good people with positive energy. Don't surround yourself with people who are envious, jealous, people who always want to dim your light, people who want you to be small, people who want you to People who always want to remind you of the past version of yourself, the old version of yourself, those are the type of people you need to cut off. Remove these people from your circle, remove these people from your energy, cut them off. You need to entertain new people who are willing to love this new version of you, who are not going to be intimidated or jealous of this new version of you. The people you surround yourself with also matters. Self-confidence starts with you knowing the people who you're going to bring to your circle and making sure you fulfill all the promises you've made to yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. It should be about self. I don't care if you have to be selfish. You have to be selfish when getting into your villain era, because at the end of the day, you will not get anything out of life being a people pleaser. You need to put yourself first. You're no longer a people pleaser. The only way you're going to manifest the things you want out of life is by being selfish, is by putting yourself first. That's the bitter truth. Put yourself first, and any other thing comes after. The next thing is to boast one-sided and toxic relationships. If you're in a relationship with a dude, or talking stage or dating stage with a dude who is toxic and the relationship seems one-sided, ghost him, cut him off. Yes, you don't need to be dealing with men who want to be one-sided. You need to deal with men who are willing to give you princess treatment and treat you like the queen that you are. Men who only want to spoil you and make you the best version of yourself. If a guy isn't elevating you, making you grow, increasing your value, please cut him off, ghost him. You don't need that. Magnify your personality to level 100. Make sure that your personality is top-notch. Make sure you are working on your personality, on your character. Do not do things that are going to drag you down to where you came from. Do things that are going to take you up, not bring you down. Give yourself permission and don't be so hard on yourself. Stop focusing on your mistakes. Stop focusing on the mistakes in the past. You are a work in progress and you're working to build the best version of yourself. So it's normal for you to make mistakes. It's normal for you to make mistakes when you're getting to the level you want to get in life. So don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself permission and take every step bit by bit, every day at a time. Stop people pleasing and start saying no. If there's one thing I'm going to tell each and every one of you is to start saying no. Be able and comfortable to tell any man no, anyone no. If you're not comfortable with doing things they want you to do, know when to say yes and when to say no. Set healthy boundaries. Being a people pleaser will get you nowhere. The last thing about being in your villain era is accepting that you're always going to be the villain in someone else's story. You are not going to be an angel all the time. There are people who will hate you. There are people who will not like you, and you should not give a fuck about it. You're not here to please people. You're not here to live your life for people. You are the one to do the things that are going to make you happy. F people, nobody really cares. You are always going to be the villain in someone else's story, and you cannot change that. No matter how you try to please some people, no matter how you displease yourself to make someone else happy, if this person isn't satisfied, if this person is ungrateful, they will never be happy. You will always be the bad guy in someone else's story, and you need to be comfortable with it, because at the end of the day, you're not perfect. You are not even supposed to be perfect. It's okay for you to make mistakes here and there, and nobody should expect perfection from you. You are human, and you will always be the villain in someone else's story. Make peace with that and stop trying to people please. Everything about this video has already been said by the other pretty ladies. I'm going to end this video here because I don't want to make it too long. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comment section. For every woman who wants to get into her villain era and manifest the highest version of herself, make sure you watch this video, jot things down, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.